Don't know if this is working or not. Waiting. Possibly not. Is this working or not? Evening. Trying to... Ah, that looks promising. Can anyone see me or not? I'm trying to get my GoPro to work. There's a hell of a delay on it. I'm guessing not, it's really laggy on my end. I'm trying to get my GoPro to work. Oh no, it is working. Evening, how you doing? I was just doing a bit of editing and I thought I'd try out my GoPro for a live. So I was trying to see it on my phone and it's being really delayed. Just editing a nice video. Yeah, trying to do it on my GoPro. My GoPro's not charging. Brilliant. Still not charging. Nothing's ever straightforward, is it, technology? Must have a plug, surely. Power bank, we'll try that one. Sorry, I didn't charge my camera up before I started. Come on, work. Okay, if I lose anyone, it's because I'm trying to charge my GoPro up. I might have to change the battery over. How's everyone doing? What's everyone up to? I wasn't too sure if the jet nose was in there properly, so I started it on a lower pressure. What's everyone up to? Anyone up to anything interesting? I wasn't too sure if the jet nose was in there properly, so I started it on a lower pressure. I wasn't too sure if the jet nose... Hey, how you doing? What are you up to? Anything interesting? Have I spelled it wrong, have I? Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't think I can change that, can I? Can I change that? Oh, I'm not even going to try and change it. I'm going to leave it spelt wrong. That's a typo. I was trying to get my GoPro to work for a stream. Although I've only got 36% battery, so I might have to stop and change the battery at some point. But it turned out Jet was down in the U-bend of the Windsor trap, or interceptor trap, whatever you want to call it. Yes, cause I was trying to do it through the GoPro app rather than doing it through YouTube. So yeah, I'm not entirely used to that app, to be honest. Because I usually just copy my stuff off the SD card and straight onto the laptop. Need to get a quieter chair. There's a sneak preview of the 29th of November, if anyone's interested. Down in the U-bend of the Windsor trap, or interceptor trap, whatever you want to call it. So I decided it'd be a good idea to switch the jetter off and we'll have another go at it. Yeah, I might as well have had my gloves on, to be honest. It's what happens when you're messing about the GoPro and you're trying to get it to work and yeah, you're not used to the app. Can't decide if I want the blue one tonight or if I change it for red. What do you reckon? Red? Green? I'll stick it blue. Gives it the I've had one of those days. It was an absolute nightmare today, and I didn't actually manage to get a lot of footage from anything. Just one of those typical days. There's a lot of footage in this video that's got to be edited out. Before I tried again with the jet and hose, I thought it might be a good idea to have another go with the rod. I always knock the camera over. I've got on a different tripod. I've got it on my best tripod that's got a battery in it that for some reason doesn't want to charge the camera. But yeah, this is my one that I don't knock into sewage. Although I'm sure you've seen me drop it in a million times. It's a lot cleaner editing in my office. Before I tried again with the jet and hose, I thought it might be a good idea to have another go with the rod. Gosh, job's a nightmare. It's all coming back to me now. This was a little while ago I filmed this one, to be honest. It was a week or two ago. I just got a bit of a backlog of footage. The rod wasn't working, so let's get the jet and hose back in. A lot of washing. To be honest, it's not that bad to get out. And say it does help having work clothes though. And if I can, I wash it in the yard rather than washing it at home if it's that bad. I've actually found myself not having a van today, which is a bit weird. I'm out in a truck for the next 2 days, but one of the other vans is off the road, so yeah, the other engineers took my van, and yeah, it's quite nice not having a van actually, because no one's going to ring me up and say, can you go do a job? Got stressful just watching this video back. Forgot how bad it was. The spoiler on this one, I didn't even end up clearing it. Interestingly, as soon as I got the hose in the hole, eventually it started dropping. So clearly there was something going on within that rodding eye. Yeah, it's a new workwear. It's one of those big hoodie ones, but it's quite nice. Especially as the radiator don't work in this room, because it's one of my next jobs to replace it, and yeah, I've not done it because it's an office, and why heat a room you're not in too often. And generally, once I got the laptop on and everything, it soon warms up in there. Hello. Holland. Always amazes me how far these videos go. Leave that there. Interestingly, as soon as I got the hose in the hole, eventually it started dropping. So clearly there was something going on within that rodding eye. Let's go switch the jet on and we'll see if we can get it running even quicker. It's actually the opposite. There's a hole in the where the bleed screw goes into it. It's rusted away because they're really old radiators, and when we moved into this house we put a new boiler in it and kept the old radiators. So I've changed the front room one, the kitchen where we put the extension on it. It's a new one in the bathroom, new one in the upstairs bathroom, and there's one somewhere else. Oh, the hallway, that's had a new one. All the rest of the old ones. So yeah, they're just old and need replacing, and yeah, I can't bother to do it, to be honest. It's not a bad job, I can do it myself, but it's just getting around to it. Let's go switch the jet on and we'll see if we can get it running even quicker. 2000 psi to clear a blockage in the radiator though. I definitely have a hole in it. Oh my, what's that there? No, I actually work for my stepdad, but yeah, it says not too bad, to be honest. It's people always ask me why I don't start out myself, but so especially with doing YouTube, it's easier to let someone else get the work, to be honest. And with drainage, you can't ever predict it. You never know if the work's going to be there. So at the end of the day, if something goes wrong with it, it's not my problem then. Yeah, I was debating doing that on this one, but I didn't think it'd hold it. Could be worse. I went round to my neighbour's house last week. She rang me up saying she's got a flood in her kitchen and she'd left the bleed key on her radiator. The cat had jumped up on the radiator, opened the bleed valve and drained all the water out of her boiler all over her kitchen floor, which was quite amusing, to be honest. But I then ended up running around her house bleeding all her radiators again. I'm definitely going to have to watch this one back. I can't remember what I've said and what I've done on it. I usually like to edit them as I go and not go back over them, but... I'm just giving the trap in this Mano a little poke with a rod to see if that helps things along. Cut that bit out, cut the audio out. Sorry. It's a weird one. This one that I'm editing, I had a blocked Mano. Don't know if you can see that or not. Get back a bit. It's full right up to the brim. I've jetted it and yeah, cleared that Mano. I ended up filling the tank up. Where's it gone? There. ended up filling the tank up, so I don't think it's getting out there soak away very well. I get paid a little bit from YouTube, like anyone does. I wouldn't say it's major money, but at the end of the day, it's extra money, and you know. So yeah, I'm not making amazing money, but it's still money I didn't have before, so can't really complain. The thing is, I realise I've started a YouTube channel. I'm stuck with it. I need it for the content. Was Oliver and Drain Addict your inspiration? To be honest, I've randomly just started posting videos on TikTok. I don't really know. I wouldn't say there's someone in particular. I've seen other Drain channels doing it, so I started posting little bits, and YouTube seems to different channels on there. Over the top, to be honest, but yeah. So I'm trying to do it a bit differently from everyone else, but yeah, it's a bit of inspiration from everyone, really. Yeah, Oliver is good. Yeah, there's definitely some good channels out there. So everyone always seems surprised if I tell them about what I do and video, and everyone's surprised that people watch the videos, but the thing is, people do. I've completely forgotten what I said now.
I've just given the trap in this manhole a little poke with a rod to see if that helps things along.
Yeah, it's good to have some characters. I'll have to show you at some point my collection of stuff that's on the dashboard in the van that's come out of various different storm drains. Got a collection of mainly dinosaurs, weirdly, and a nice little it's like a little metal cat. I think it's cast. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's a dog. And we actually googled it the other day, and it's a ring holder, but it's lived on my dashboard for about 6 months. Yep, I know what you mean. Definitely need to get a new office chair. This one's terrible. It creaks terrible. The back's wobbly. Let's delete that bit. That bit's a bit rubbish. Yeah, drain on blockers. How's my battery doing? Is it flat yet? I don't know, 36%. Make sure my camera's not red hot. That's the other thing. GoPros tend to get red hot. South Wales, not a million miles away then. Every time I go to Wales, it rains. I think that's just normal, isn't it? I got a cousin who lives over in Newport, and as soon as you get halfway across the bridge, it's absolutely hammering it down. I don't remember this job taking this long. Although I am only 9 minutes 15 through the video.
I've just given the trap in this manhole a little poke with a rod to see if that helps things along.
There we go. Right, I know where I am now. As soon as I switched the jetter off, the manhole started dropping. Of course it's raining, why wouldn't it be raining? Yep, have a good evening, and I'll see you again. Thanks for watching. Create audio, delete clip. There we go, drop it down. That's a weird one this job was. I think it's the soak away from the tank is holding it all back. Oh. Says I know people from Wales and I can't even understand them. It's an interesting accent sometimes.
But then it started sitting at about this level.
That's what you got to look forward to on the 29th of November. A couple of jobs on here to get through as well. I've actually got footage up to the 2nd of December. Yeah, I'm a bit ahead of myself at the moment. It's quite nice. Chop that bit out. The problem I got now is I don't think the soakaway is getting away quick enough because I've now filled the tank up to the same level the manhole's at. So the drain is clear, but it's not running away because the tank's full up. Yeah, just a few queued up. I try and get as much footage as I can, and then when I get 5 minutes, I'll go through and edit as much of it as I can, and yeah. Yeah, I've not really thought about a Christmas special. I just gotta hope the right job comes up, haven't I? What day does Christmas fall on? I've got a calendar, I know there is. Is it Monday or Thursday? Ah, Wednesday. I might have to do a Boxing Day special. But I need the right job to show up. Anyone got a block drain near Bristol? I've actually got I've actually got someone that wants a review coming up, which could be interesting. They're going to send me something, so yeah, could be interesting. Can't complain if they're going to send me 3 things. So it's one of those, I don't know if people will watch it or not, but someone's asked me to do it, so I'm not going to say no. So I wouldn't mind if a couple more people come to me and want reviews for different things. If anyone's got anything, could be another thing to be doing. But I'm probably gonna do it on a different day, not on my usual Monday or Thursday. I might just drop it on like a Wednesday or Friday or something. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but yeah, we'll see what happens when it shows up.
But it's not running away because the tank's full up.
I don't need one of those. I've got a drain rod to clear toilets with and clean them with it. And then the toilet brush is used for plunging. How many times did I video the same manhole full of the same sewage? So when I go back through the footage and I realise all the bits that I've just randomly filmed for no apparent reason. Let's delete that bit out. That's quite a good idea. I feel like there's a series on that, isn't there? I don't know if it'll quite work on my channel or not, but could review blockages. Anyone got a blockage? Send your blockage videos. Yeah, if anyone's cleared their own blockage, video it and send it across to me and I'll feature it in a video. We're now back to the first manhole that we lifted, and I've put the camera down too fast and you can't see what's in there. That's the problem, I video things, think I pointed the camera at it for long enough, and in reality you've got a second glimpse of it, and end up losing footage because of it. Right, let's delete that bit out. I'm half tempted to leave it in there actually. See what it looks like. Or just start pouring grease down there. We're now back to the first manhole that we lifted, and I've put the camera down too fast and you can't see what's in there. Do you know, I might actually leave that bit in there. Let's give this manhole a bit of a wash around and hopefully it's going to flow away quite nicely. Although remember, the manhole is still partially full up before the tank. No. Why not? We're down to 44 minutes of the water chopped out of it. I'm sure it'll probably go down a bit more than that, but very hot.
Let's give this manhole a bit of a wash around and hopefully it's going to flow away quite nicely. Although remember, the manhole is still partially full up before the tank.
Has anyone seen my YouTube short I posted the other day? So YouTube have sent me this. It says quite a nice little, cool little tin. And you pop it open. And YouTube M&Ms. It's a bit of a random one, but the thing is, do you eat the M&Ms or not? I guess you do. But yeah, I quite like the tin. I'd say the tin's a good little thing in itself. You've sent me a few nice little things, but my favourite one is that lamp out there. That was the first thing they sent me, but I quite like that. I've actually got a mate who is a paint sprayer. I'm surprised he's not watching this, to be honest. He's probably there. Phil, you in there somewhere? But he's actually made me a play button plaque, I think. It's yeah, he makes me some random cool little things, but I've got a vinyl cutter, so I know he's made it because he asked me to cut the stickers for it. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he's made there. I will stick it in a video once he's done it. Oh, thanks for coming. Yeah, I'll see you again. It's nice to chat to you. I'm going to try and do a few more lives.
Partially full up before the tank. Let's give this manhole a bit of a wash around and hopefully it's going to flow away quite nicely. Although remember, the manhole is still partially full up before the tank.
So much better doing it live with this camera because it's got a nice wide angle on it. I did it on my phone before and it was a bit narrow. I'm also really bad at walking with the camera where all you can see is my feet. What's everyone else up to? Anything interesting? Let's edit that bit out. Up there. If this manhole running all good, we should be able to see it flowing through the next chamber. Just like that. There's a bit of sewage coming through, but nothing a bit of water won't sort. Hey, I dropped my glove in on this bit. Quite amusing. Although the glove's not going to help things, if this manhole's running all good, we should be able to see it flowing through the next chamber. Just like that. There's a bit of sewage coming through, but nothing a bit of water won't sort. Although the glove's not going to help things. Time for a new pair of gloves. I've still got another 30 minutes of footage to go through here. There's quite a bit of grease build up around this chamber. Now, speaking to the customer, he was very happy about getting his pressure wash. I said it wrong. Try again. There is quite a bit of grease build up around this chamber. Now, speaking to the customer, he was very happy to get his pressure washer out and pressure wash it off himself at a later date. Yeah, strange, but that's what he wanted to do, so I've left that one with him. Chop that out. Take the audio out. Back at the tank end, and we are still full up with water. But the manhole is still sitting at the same level as the tank. So, like I said, clearly that soak weight isn't working correctly. I told the customer to keep an eye on this and see if this level starts dropping. Now, this was over a week ago, and I've not heard anything back from this customer, so I'm assuming it has soaked away over time. What's everyone up to? Anything interesting? Anyone want to chat?
Back at the tank end, and we are still full up with water. But the manhole is still sitting at the same level as the tank. So, like I said, clearly that soak weight isn't working correctly. I told the customer to keep an eye on this and see if this level starts dropping. Now, this was over a week ago, and I've not heard anything back from this customer, so I'm assuming it has soaked away over time.
That bit can go as well. It was at this point I realised there was some more upstream. Why can't I talk? It was at this point that I realised there's some more upstream chambers from here. There we go. It was at this point that I realised there's some more upstream chambers from here. And that is definitely going to cause some issues. Yeah, there's a nice load of paper wedged in that one. Oh, that's my back. That's definitely going to cause some issues. Let's stick the jetter on back like a hose pipe and we'll see if we can wash this through nicely. Let's stick the jetter on back like a hose pipe and we'll see if we can wash this through nicely. Have I done my colour correction? No, I haven't. Didn't think I have. Good job I remembered. There, a bit more colour in it. Right, I think that's enough editing for tonight. But yeah, thanks for everyone who's watched this, and yeah, thanks for chatting to me and keeping me company, and I will do this again soon, so thanks for watching. I've got to try and work out how to turn this off now. Yeah, I think I know how to do it. Cheers. What's right in the way? Where's the box in the way? How annoying is that? The stop button's behind the box.